You're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. If you're seeing my face for the first time, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. And to my OGs, the ones that have a special place in my heart, you're highly welcome. I don't take your presence for granted. Do not get it twisted, okay? To you, my newcomers, please, I beg you of one thing. Help me to subscribe to my channel, okay? God bless you as you do so. So guys, I'm going to go right into this video. There's this thing people always say about toddler sense. Do you know what toddler sense is? That is, if you have a baby, whether it's a toddler or, in fact, it happens mostly with toddlers. You have a baby and then you're expecting another baby. Some people argue that your toddler will actually know or sense that you're about to have a new baby, and they don't like it, and some of them act out, some of them fall sick, some of them get clingy, and the rest of them. Did it ever happen to you? If it happened to you, if you believe that that thing is real, please leave a comment with your story, okay? Let us read and hear your story. Now, you want to know my opinion? Of course, that's why you clicked on this thumbnail. That is why you are here. I'm going to tell you my own opinion. I believe that it is real. Yes. Why do I believe so? Because it happened to me. It happened to me. So, this is a story time video, as you can see. So, I've been hearing this thing for a while. People talk about it. People have different opinions about it. When I read stories, some people say, no, it's not possible. What does a toddler possibly know? How can they even know that a baby is coming? I went online to research about it. Guess what? Even Ndiocha, Oyibo people say it is even real because it happens to their babies. People have different kinds of stories, and I'm about to tell you mine. Okay, so my third child, Zuri, after I had her, I gave a 3-year gap. Was it 3 years? Either 2 or 3 years. Right now, I'm not even thinking straight, so I don't even know. But I know that I gave gap between her and the next baby. Do you know that when I got pregnant again after I had her, I did not know I was pregnant, but she knew. How did she know, you ask? I'm gonna tell you. So, when this girl started going to school, even as a 16-month-old baby, she never cried for one day. For one whole term, this girl never cried. I would drop her at school. She would go to school happily. I'll go pick her up. Then all of a sudden, the next term, she started to cry. When I drop her off at school, she would just be crying. She just became clingy. Is it clingy or clingy? Clingy. She became very clingy. She became very clingy. I did not know what was wrong with her. I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Why are you deciding to change all of a sudden? Why have you started crying all of a sudden? Even her teacher noticed. And then I'll go to school and ask her teacher, Biko, did something change? Is there a new student that she doesn't like? Did they change her teacher? What is wrong? Why is she suddenly crying? Her teacher said that she does not know, that she too is clueless, that this kind of behavior is new to her and is strange to her. So, after much speculation and thinking, her teacher now asked me, Zuri's mom, are you sure you're not pregnant? And I was like, yeah, stop it, Biko. Don't play like that, Jerry. How can I be pregnant? She said, Zuri's mom, go and check. Go and check to see if you're pregnant, because these things happen. Maybe she knows that a baby is coming and some of them don't like it and they begin to act out in different ways. That this is a typical symptom of a child that is sensing that her mom is pregnant. I was like, you don't mean it. I dropped this girl. I ran off. I went to the pharmacy and I bought a home pregnancy test. I got home and did this test. My brothers and sisters, guess what? Yeah. Yeah, right. I was pregnant. And I was like, oh my God, how? How did she know? How did she know? So, after that time, when it was now out in the open that I was pregnant, this girl stopped crying. She stopped being clingy and everything. And then I went back to the teacher and said, it's true, oh, you were right, oh, I'm pregnant. And then it happened to be that pregnancy didn't stay. I miscarried that baby. That pregnancy did not, it was just a problematic pregnancy. I was having fever and everything. And then along the line, I miscarried. But immediately, we knew it was out in the open that I was pregnant. This girl stopped that cry. She stopped being clingy and everything. See, whether I call it clingy or call it clingy, take it like that, anywhere that, hey, God, what is wrong? Anyhow that you are hearing it, just accept it like that. You shall know what I mean. It now stopped. That thing now stopped. And then all was well with the world again. And then when I took in again, then she was older. She was about 3 years old, 4 years old. So she did not cry anymore. But guess what happened? The day I had the baby, I knew the kind of person she was then, that I now knew that she was the sensitive child and everything. So I tried to prepare her ahead of time. We bought her dolls and everything to play with, telling her that this is a baby, there's a baby coming, baby, baby, baby. Singing it in her hair so that she will be prepared and know that a baby is coming, for her to accept it. It's like she understood though. We thought that she accepted it quite all right, but we did not know that it did not really sink into this girl. Guess what happened? The day that I had the baby, my friend Uju would know what I'm talking about, because she was there when this thing happened, and because when I had the baby, my kids were at my friend's house, Uju. So the day I had the baby, when they came back from school, my friend Uju brought them to the hospital. Guess what? Zuriel saw this baby. Immediately she walked up to the crib and looked at the baby. She felt sick. Like, the first thing she said was, "Mommy, my tummy is paining me. No, Mommy, my head is paining me." Instant headache hit this girl. I thought she was joking. I was like, what? How? She said her head is paining her. She went into the restroom. And then she came out, and then she was quiet. She just sat down. It's like she was like, oh my God, so this is real. So a baby has come to take my place for real? Because then she was the last born now. Immediately she saw this baby, headache from nowhere hit the girl. She sat down. I thought maybe it was school stress and everything. It did not end there. She went home to my friend's house, and then she fell sick. She started having fever. Not just that she was having fever, she started crying every day at school. Every day she would go to school, she would cry. Her teacher would come, even while I was at the hospital, telling me that Zuriel is crying, that she's not eating her food. They will ask her what is wrong. She said she does not like plantain. Mind you, plantain is her favorite food though. The girl was just acting out. Like, she couldn't bear the fact that there was another baby there to take her place. And I won't lie, I felt for her. The day we now went home, I had to go to my friend's house to pick them up. So we went straight to my friend's house with the baby. She did not, everybody else came out. You know, now a new baby came to the house. So everybody ran out to welcome me and the baby. Oh, baby is here. Everybody else, except for Zuriel, she refused to come out. They went to call her. I was like, where is she now? They said she's inside. They said, okay, let's go and see her inside. We went inside. She was sitting down in the sitting room in one corner by herself, just smiling, because she's a very calm and quiet girl. Those that know her know that she's just quiet and calm like me. So she just sat there smiling. I was like, now come on, are you not happy that I'm back? She said she's happy. Come now, because I was holding the baby. She refused to come. She refused to come near me and the baby. I felt so bad. Like, when I was just holding the baby and I was looking at her, and at that moment I could feel, it's like God just made me feel what she was feeling at that point. And I didn't blame her, because some children are just attached to their moms. Like, she's that kind of person. Her love language is attention. She likes to hug. She likes like attention and all that. So she felt like this baby is here to take all the attention away. So I'm no longer the baby of the house and everything. I had to beg her to come. She did not come. Come and touch the baby. She did not touch the baby. I don't know why I don't know how. I can't explain what she was feeling at that point. I just knew that. I just felt like she felt someone was about to take her place, but I couldn't explain the part where she did not want to touch the baby or have anything to do with the baby. Do you know, it took her about 2 weeks for her to be able to come and touch the baby. Then my mom was still in the US, and then I'll call her and tell her that her CEO, that Zuriel refused to touch the baby. She'll be like, Biko, don't let her stay in the room alone with the baby, because some children are like that. They will just go and pinch the baby, or they will push the baby off the bed, or all that. But she's not that kind of person. I knew she was not going to do that. I was just concerned about the fact that she did not want to bond with the baby. So I was worried that she would not be able to bond with the baby at all, that they wouldn't be friends and all that. But guess what? Today, they are best of friends. They are best of friends. That baby self is always going to drag her every time. She's dragging her up and down. So they're very close now. I was just worrying for nothing. But the essence of this story is to let you guys know that toddler sense is real. It is real. Did it ever happen to you? Like when you had your baby, when you were about to have your baby, did your last born at the time sense that you were going to have a baby? And how did they take it? How did they act? So it took her time, but after like 2 weeks, she would come. Mommy, can I touch her? And I'll be like, yes. The first day she did that thing, oh my God, I was over the moon with joy. I was like, oh, she's coming around. I said, yes, you can touch her. Touch her hand. She would just touch her small and then remove her hand again and smile. And then after again, she'll come again. Mommy, the day she now said, Mommy, can I carry her? She was small, but I gladly handed her over. Biko carry, hold her. She now held her. Then, that one now, that baby, her name is Ziva, by the way. She's 2 years old now. But when I had my last baby, my 5th baby, she did not feel any toddler sense kineko. She did not feel anyhow when the baby... I was worried. I thought that she would act the same way when the new baby comes. But this little old woman, I call her Agadiwanya baby sometimes, she surprised me. The day she came to see the baby at the hospital over here, that was last December. We were like, hey, how is she going to act? Is she going to cry? Maybe she's going to throw a tantrum. Do you know what this girl did? This girl came and stretched out her. First of all, when she saw the baby, she climbed the bed to sit beside me. She just arranged herself very well. That time she was just a year and she was about, she was just 19 months old, though, a little over a year old. She just came, made space on the bed, relaxed herself, and then stretched out her hands to my sister to give her the baby. As in, we filmed that moment. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. I'm going to insert that clip. I'll insert that clip for you guys to see. Just watch first and see. She wants to carry you. Your baby. Baby. If I put a chacos, what neck with on neck with chacos?
Kiss, baby, kiss. Give baby kiss.
See, what is this? Too much hair. Oh, okay. Kisses. So excited. Okay, that's going to.
She stretched out her hands. So you saw how she stretched out her hands. That they should give her the baby. We gave her the baby. She carried the baby. She would touch the baby. Like, you see, what she did, it seemed like somebody that ordered something. And then she was not examining her package to make sure that she got exactly what she ordered. She would touch the eyebrow. She would turn the head to look at one ear. She would turn the head the other side to look at the other ear. That's what this girl was doing. We were in shock. Me and my sister and my sister's mom-in-law, we were all in shock. We were looking at this girl. We said, this girl is an old woman. That's when we confirmed that. So you're the one that brought this boy. So you're the one that brought this boy from heaven to come and join us. It was so cute. Like, it was so cute. It didn't happen to this one. The only person that thing happened to in my house, among my children, was Zuriel, my 3rd child. So it is real. So guys, what do you think? Do you think toddler sense is real? Did it happen to you? Do you know anybody it happened to? Please share your story in the comment section. Let us read. Let us hear. Let us read, okay? Did you enjoy watching this video? I hope you did enjoy watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please now. I will keep begging. See, every time I'll be begging you people till the day that God will touch your heart and tell you to subscribe. Please obey the voice of God and subscribe. Because you don't know if it's a criteria to go to heaven. All right, I kid. Just help me subscribe, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Stay safe. God bless you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.